Welcome to another episode of Finance and Stocks. Today we're gonna go through my some of my stock picks. Maybe we can call it a public account or something, where you can get a feel of the stocks I like and that I invest in, and we will see how much in percent that I have allocated money in the different stocks, and hopefully this can provide you with some insurance in me, and maybe we can bond over like the stock picks, and hopefully you can come with some comments or something about type of stocks that you like, and I will go through my picks, why I have done it, and yeah, hopefully that can be some kind of content that is that you happily consume. I think it will be very fun to go through this. So I will show you right now my stocks, and I will maybe start with my biggest position, and then I will just go down and kind of short telling you why I have allocated money as I have in this specific account. So we start with Spotify. It's my biggest investment, and when I started this YouTube channel, Spotify was one of the stocks that I had a video about, and I told you that they had a really good quarter. It was the quarter before the latest one, and we have seen the user base just continue to improve year after year. The margins have become better. They have a good relationship with the music providers who are licensing the music, and I think most artists nowadays like Spotify, even though they get some stick based on their business models, and supposedly they are not paying enough to some artists, etc. But I think with the presence on Spotify, you can use that as an artist, and even though you don't maybe earn a lot of money on the streams, you can sell merchandise, you can use Spotify as a means to get people to your concerts, etc. It's at the concerts most artists are earning the most money, so I think Spotify is really an essential part of the modern music production. Why did I decide to build a stake in Spotify? Well, I think it was 2022 when Daniel Ek, the CEO, had like a long shareholder letter where he stated the future of Spotify and what he sees Spotify going in the future. He spoke about like audiobooks, the music, the app growing bigger, like a lot of interesting ideas, and I could just see like the road to profits, the road to increasing cash flows, and to me, it felt like an easy pick, actually. So since I started my position in Spotify, the stock has increased 500%. So this stock has really grown a lot the latest years, and that is why it's the biggest position. I've actually sold a bit of my shares along the way. I would have made even more money if I just didn't sell anything, because this has just been like a rocket, this company. They have always had a lot of sales, but you know what has really affected the stock price lately is the margins improving and the cash flow improving, etc. So a great company. They have proven themselves over time, competing with the biggest of the big dogs like Apple Music, Amazon, etc. Tidal. A lot of companies have really tried to win the battle of the music scene, you know. So I'm very, very impressed by Spotify. So I will just relax, keep having a large part of my portfolio in Spotify. The next company is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. I have had some videos at this channel about AMD, so that might not be a surprise for you that I have a stake in there if you have watched any of my other videos. If you haven't, you should do. Don't forget to subscribe, push the notification button, and like, because obviously we want to grow a community here. We want the channel to grow, and I need your help, you who are watching or listening. I don't care if you are just listening when you drive or whatever you do. Just keep consuming the content, and hopefully you enjoy it. What I like about AMD is that they are really consistent in the ways of executing. The CEO talk about like the vision, the acquisitions they have done lately are looking great. The revenue are improving, the margins have improved. They have really have had a great 2024. So based on like 2024 and the growth in AI chips, etc., they are poised to have a great 2025 also. And Lisa Su, the CEO, said they are going to grow double digits. At the moment, maybe Wall Street are not really expecting too much of them, which provides you with an opportunity. That is why I'm confident to still have 18% of this portfolio in AMD. I can see, in comparison with like some other popular stocks like Palantir, Nvidia, AMD is much better. The stock price is much lower in terms of metrics like the price per sale, etc. So I can see the entry point here is better if you want to start to save in or invest in the stock. And hopefully the upside is also bigger. I think like Palantir is almost like more worth at the moment than AMD, which is kind of crazy. You should always see like the market cap at the moment before you invest. You should don't just go with the feelings. You have to see how many shares are outstanding, how much is the price per stock, how much is the total float, etc. You must see what is the market cap at the moment, how much or how good of a company do I get for example, 200 billion in valuation at the moment. Can this valuation grow over time? I think it will at AMD, and that is why I'm confident with my stake in there. My third biggest holdings is Meta Platforms. I should maybe have invested even more. I have had Meta since the COVID hit, and this company has performed flawless. Obviously, they really have that monopoly position in the advertising market based on their huge user base in WhatsApp, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, etc. I think they have 3.3 billion users or something. Is something insane. So they should have a quite easy road to keep improving. They are trying to be innovative, doing like a new type of AI glasses. They are trying with the Quest, making the metaverse, etc. They rebranded themselves as Meta Platforms from Facebook. So it's an interesting company trying to grow. They also having like these open source AI models, calling them Llama, which are probably maybe the biggest at the moment, because they are using the platforms to push their AI models. So they will be very popular. They will have a lot of data. They own a lot of important data, and obviously in the future, the data is where the money is. So this is a great, solid, long-term pick. They make money so easy. I think they have become better in reallocating and investing their money and keeping the organization more slim where it's supposed to be slim. They are gonna increase the capex spending during 2025, so maybe the margins and the earnings per share will be affected short term, but in the long term, it's a solid company. It's a company that is great to have in your portfolio. The next company, almost the same size as Meta in my portfolio, is Microsoft. I've always loved Microsoft as a stock. I have talked about them at this channel earlier. It's a great AI stock. They have the Azure AI services. They have the cloud. They have the Office 365 with the OpenAI models, ChatGPT integrated. They have a stake in OpenAI. They are selling a lot of this modernized Word and Excel in Office 365. So they are doing great there. They have the Dynamics, which is like a similar product as the Salesforce, customer relationship kind of product, and also they have the gaming with Xbox Series, and also their cloud gaming, like 130 million subscribers or something. So Microsoft are doing great. I listened to the latest earnings call, and what I heard, Wall Street was a bit like afraid about Azure cloud growth, but when I heard Microsoft talked about it, it was like a strategic way, and they are picking up pace during the autumn later this year, like the Q3 and Q4. So it's easy to scoop up some shares now and just hold them long term. They also pay some nice dividends, so it's a great pick. I think maybe the safest pick of the big tech at the moment. Really well-run company. The revenue growth is good every year, etc. Very predictable models, which we like as investors. So we love that company. We have also Netflix as a quite big holding here. Netflix stock has performed immensely, very good the latest 2 years. Why did I invest in Netflix? Well, I thought that there are a lot of money in the entertainment business. When I watched like the competition, Disney, HBO, Amazon Prime, Apple Plus, or whatever it's called. Obviously, I used all the apps, the services. I compared, and I was like, Netflix is the last one that at least our family will stop using. They started to releasing like big new productions, almost like Oscar-worthy productions. The user base just give them this remote of continuing to increase the content. They have a great model where they pay the content creators before the content and the movies are released, so they can attract a lot of great people to increase the productions, the value of the productions. And if they get a good hit, they can get a lot of that money. So they have an amazing business model. And I listened to the latest earnings call, and they said they were like very comfortable in their position the coming 2, 3, 4 years. So I think Netflix will just continue to earn more money. They can't be complacent. I will keep watching them, but it feels like almost they get this really monopoly kind of position, and the traditional Hollywood companies can't really compete in terms of profitability. So Netflix is in a great spot, and they will keep earning more and more money, having great products. They are everywhere in the world, making a lot of great local content, etc. So yeah, a great company. We have PayPal. The stock price hasn't performed too good, but it's a great company. I think the PE ratio is like 18 or 19th. They are still growing. They are very innovative. They are in the Bitcoin space. They are providing services worldwide. They are very secure and safe in terms of transactions, etc. So based on the future and the digital economy, I feel like it's a safe, great pick, and it's a great value for your money based on the market cap at the moment. I'm kind of surprised that the stock price isn't performing better, but people don't think it's an exciting stock. But I have a position here, and I will keep holding that PayPal position. The next one, Phantom Holdings, is more of a riskier pick. It's a company who works in the space of selling apartments, houses, etc. And they have a business model where they attract a lot of agents by providing them with a modern type of provision system. The agents earn more money per transaction, and they want to have a lot of volume in the business. And in the long term, they will want to eat market share from other companies, and hopefully they will grow more profitable and increase their cash flow. If they do, this company only have 0.07 price per sales. So it's a very, very cheap company in comparison with the sales they do. So if they can prove themselves over time and improve the cash flow, we have a tremendous potential. And I would say you need some companies with a huge upside, like 20x upside in your portfolio, to keep it a bit spicy. And that is, Phantom is that kind of company for me. And they have great leadership. It's a serious company. So I think I can say that it's worth having for me. Obviously, if you have riskier picks, you should be ready to lose the money. You should never just gamble away the money. This is not like a penny stock where I just gamble. I have read the investor pages over and over and listened to the earnings calls. So I'm just going to hold them long term, and hopefully they will execute as they're telling us they are. So yeah, that's why I have Phantom Holdings. You should search for Phantom Holdings yourself and see. They have some great potential, but of course it's a bit riskier than the other picks I have here. Now you can see that my stakes in the companies are getting smaller. Now it's Bandwidth, about 4% of my portfolio. This is a company similar to Twilio. It's a communication platform as a service kind of company. When you have like text messages, etc. In the cloud, this company provides you with the infrastructure to do that. They are keeping that environment very safe and secure. They are like in the integration of, for example, Microsoft Teams. So they have about $540 million in revenue. So they have a great potential to be worth a bit more. At the moment, I think the price per share is about $18. During the height of the pandemic, it was like $150, and the company has just, since that valuation during the pandemic, they actually has performed very good. The people working there love to work there. They are executing, they're improving the cash flow. So I see a lot of upside and potential, but I think I've told you before about that some of the lesser known company, a bit smaller companies that are performing, are not getting that share price gains that they did before. Ever since 2022, I feel like the Russell 3000, Russell 2000, those companies hasn't really got that investor confidence back. But at some time, companies like Bandwidth will, if they run good, the stock price will turn back upside, and the upside will be very big. So I feel like it's a great company, well-run company. They have the infrastructure, the edge in terms of owning the infrastructure in the communication platform as a service. So yeah, I feel confident based on that. I have a stake in Broadcom also. That's kind of a chip company for example, in the AI space. They provide a lot of products there. So that's amazing. I also have Salesforce. This position I could increase a bit because I'm quite confident in Salesforce as an AI company. They have a lot of great products. They are in the space of CRM, customer relations management, and it's a well-run company. They are improving the margins at the moment. They are improving cash flow at the moment, so I'm very happy about that. I have a small position in Autodesk. They are providing solutions in like the construction sector, technical solutions, and making it more effective and easier to build and construct complicated buildings, etc. I have a position in IBM. I think IBM has really made a comeback in terms of interesting products. They are maybe not increasing the revenue at the moment very much, but they are increasing the margins, the cash flow, They have the Red Hat business, the cloud business, the cloud infrastructure business that are going very good for them. So based on that, I am satisfied to have started a little position and we did see in the latest quarter that IBM are performing very good. They had like 10 or 12% share price rise after that presentation. So yeah, I'm glad to have that. And also I have Miller Industries, and that's a construction company that I have bought. I think this company can, as a production kind of company, make use of having the new rules in US where they have like tariffs, etc. outside of US. Maybe Miller Industries can be that kind of company that provides a lot of construction inside of US. So that's why I have Miller Industries as a company in my portfolio. So this is basically my whole portfolio in the public account, and my reasoning behind my positions, and hopefully this provided you with some interesting ideas, or maybe some of the companies here you are interested in, and this might be providing you with some knowledge about them, making it easier for you to invest if you're interested. So yeah, that's all I had for today, and I see you next time.